Alright then guys, here we are. So this morning I went out float fishing. It is actually my birthday today. And you guys. So that was a crazy take. Can't give it too much light. I'm worrying it. It's just sort of out my reel handle. I didn't even know it set up properly. Keep the rod high, sorry guys. Because Cindy's going nuts trying to get these reeds. Oh, you long rod. No. And let them here, guys. Oh, that's crazy. It's the little common. Alright, okay. Oh, mate, come on. Mate. Mate, come on. You're a fucking old common. Boom. Buzzing in with this boy. Yeah. So when I'm fishing at the park lake like this, all I'm doing using is bread powdered, chucking it in so it just leaves like a powder, and then just fishing with my bit of bread basically. And I find that is the best way because they're coming in, there's nothing really there but my hook bait. So, and I'm fishing in about a welly deep of water, literally. So normally I actually have the flat laying flat. So it sounds weird. So I get the float, and I lay it flat, and I have it about 2 or 3 inches over depth on purpose. And then when I get a bite, I get a full-blown take. Otherwise you get a lot of line bites, but don't want to be foul hooking fish. And I've had that before. I nearly had it this morning. So yeah, by having the float when you're fishing in that shallow water and you've got a couple of carp moving around, they can easily get foul hooked. So normally I have it about that far on the bottom, and then have it that far on the top. So it gives it a lot of movement. So I'm not striking into nothing and like small roach and stuff. So this is why I'm only striking when the float just flies off. So anyway, I'm going to go down there now, and hopefully I'm going to get a bit closer video of actually showing you how I fish with the float. Right, bing my box.
Right, we are at the venue. I'll flip you around, show you where I'm fishing. Where that net is where I'm fishing. Boom. But I'll be, you know me, I'll be walking around here. I've got a few hours, so let's see, can we catch some carp on the float, boys? So, the float, like I said, float, no lead shots, all the way down to a size 10 hook, and that is it. So that is just sat on the bottom. The carp can move around quite a bit without hitting the float, and then when I get a crazy take, boom, they're off. Okay, guys. Crazy going. I'm waiting for that for ages. Wow. Scaring every fish out to swim now. So I need a big rod.
Common, you get mental. Really good fight out these little Park Lake commons, fishing really close. It's crazy, like one guy sat out there with 3 floats. I've got one and it's hard enough. Obviously he hasn't caught anything. You haven't even got the depth right, it's just casting out 3 floats. So, got out a little Park Lake banger. Hey, can't moan about him in the afternoon, the sunshine. Hey, wait. Photo time. Good morning, guys. So this is part 2 of the Park Lake fishing. So it's my birthday, not now, it's not my birthday now. Yeah, that's gone and passed. But I've got 4 hours in the morning off, so I thought I'd go down pop down the Park Lake and try and catch fish again on the lift method. Well, sometimes it's not even the lift method, I just lay the float on top of the surface, because you'll see that I'm fishing in a foot deeper water. So sometimes, depending if it's flooding or not, I will literally lay the float on top. And the reason why is because they will see the float and they will freak out. They do it all the time. Like the other day I was here, they literally, one swam in, just seen the float and just turn it away. You'd be surprised how much they can actually see a float. So yeah, and that's why I'm using such small floats down here, and depending on how deep it is and where I'm fishing. So at the moment I'll start on the lift method in the corner, and then if I move around I'll probably have to lay the float on the surface or something. Right, bing bang bosh. Catch you in a minute. So here we go. Walking onto the Park Lake, guys. So it's a bit jumpy, but here we go. Look at this. This is where I normally fish. So I'm normally fishing here, but I'm not today. I'm going to be fishing right over here in the sun. It's the bloody tyre. But yeah. Park Lake. Yeah, boy. We'll get on there with my bag of bread. Get some dreams. Dreams, boys. Go on there in the sunshine. This is normally an alright swim as well, to be fair. Right then, guys. So even my missus goes mental. She's like, how much bread do you need? Every day you're buying bread. I was like, the fish love it, babe. They love the bread, guys. So, float rod, net. The Park Lake. The Park Lake. Got a handful of bread in my pocket, what my missus loves. Let's get to position. I always bring my rod rest just in case. So I'm going for the bigger fish today. Size 10 hook. Massive bit of bread. I want it to be bogged down. Literally want it heavy. So look, the float is actually laying on the surface. Come in, guys. No, got to get him out of there. Got to get him out of there. On the tree branch. All good. Yeah, it's a little common. It's alright. We're all good. See, this is why you got to play him hard, guys. Sounded a bit mean, but no choice there. He's going to go right into all these trees. So look, he's free off that now. Swimming along like a psycho. He's going to spook out all the other fish. That was quick there, guys. That was less than 5 minutes. But he's going to spook the swim out, so I've got to get him in quick. Mate. So I'll get him in, and then literally I'll sit here for 10 minutes, put some bait in, and won't put the rod out. Right, guys, a little comment. I'm not getting the big camera out for this. He literally is a couple of pound, but banging Park Lake common. Ain't got a mark wrong with them. All bangers, like. Look at that, little banger. All right, I get back in. I'm not getting the camera out for that. Rim. Sorry, guys, I got to try. That was crazy. So we got a load of weed and a fish on. So that's 5 minutes after the last one I just had. I can see him. He's not very big, look. Here we go, here we go. He wake up. That's so funny, man. You can tell, obviously, the little carp love it around here. Hide away from any predators. So that's a weird looking fish, isn't it? Little common. Oh, he's off the stick now, thank God for that. Oh, that's a bit bad there, isn't it? Here he comes, Mr. Common. He is literally smaller than the last one. Mr. Common. He's about a pound. No, mate, no. No. No, mate. Mentalist. Mr. Common, all got banging mouths. Look how easy is that. Get that in the water, eh? A bingy, a bangy, a boshy. He's about £2, I reckon. £3. Alright, we're getting back in. We'll mess around, are we? Yeah, alright, mate. But yeah, sorry you're on a bit of an angle, but I don't, I'm sure I've even got on camera, but I had to show it because it's the biggest bream I've caught out of it. It's only tiny, but there's a little park lake. Come on, mate. There we go. Park lake, little banger. You're in, guys. A lot better fish, this one. Oh, no, it's not. Just felt hard. Getting crazy right in front of me. It's so funny, man. So much good fun on the float rod. No record breakers, but on a 15-foot float rod and a £6 line, carp jumping out. Actor this morning. Mental, just jumping out in front of me. I don't think he knows what is going on here. Fish are crashing out everywhere. There's nowhere for you to go, dude. You're going into the margin. I still want to find any weird snags. So yeah, stopped him then. He's trying to get the reeds. Okay. It's the biggest one so far. Say that, it's about £4. Yeah, babe. Photo fish. It's a banging little humpback common. Can't moan about this in the morning. Got a couple of hours left, but look at that. Little unit, man. All little bangers in here, little park lake, little humpbackies. Alright, photo time. We're in. It's batfish, guys. Jesus. Just get another one. Wow. Not as big as I thought. He's the smallest one out of a lot of snaky carps. Right then guys, I'm not going to get them out. I've got some weird woman looking at me. So let's say £3. We've got nice banging mouths, little humpbacks. It's like a little fighting beast. Part 8 banger boy. Right then guys, new bit. So I am fishing there. Same. That's what I love about this type of technique. No lead shots, like I keep saying, and just one lead shot to keep it down. I've got my bread in my pocket, ready to go, boy. And it's because I've noticed some of the bigger fish obviously don't like that shallow water, so I thought I'll come to the bigger fish. Alright guys. Whoa, see him jump out? Didn't expect that, did he? Thought it was a better idea to move. Glad I did. Let's wait for anglers stand up. I think this is number 4 or 5, guys. It's definitely a better fish. I feel like they're bending my rod. He's coming at me. So let's go. Let's hang around in front. I really didn't mind that. Just don't want him going in the reeds. And just let him use the rod tip. Okay, I've got him under control, so probably gonna blast out in front now, isn't he? I'm just trying to keep him calm. Right. And as soon as you start giving them too much line, they will leg it. You can see the bend in my rod. That's what it's for. The rod shouldn't be stiff, like, you know, straight. Should always have a bend in it. There's a fish down there. Sounds like it. Oh, it's not coming in yet. Mr. Carman. He's about £4. No, it's just done one. Right. There we go. Come on, mate. Come on, mate, play the game. Come on. Here we go then, guys. So I think this is the better fish of the day. Much bigger, but you can see how hard they fight. He leaped out the water, man. Give me Look at that, eh? Park Lake banger, squeaking as well. Wet leg. So there we go. Park Lake banger in the reeds. Yeah, boy. I just knew there were just bigger fish just cruising around. But give it another half an hour and going. Come on. You liked it. Oh, is it a tench? It could be a tench. Could be a tench. Could be Mr. Tinker. It's just a goldy looking comment, I'm not sure. Whoa. Like when they're out there, just let them run around. It is a tench. It's a nice tench. I think that'll be the last fish today. Oh, actually, I've got one more spot. 20 minutes. You're going to be my friend? I'd say a pound and a half. So look at that. Absolute banger. Big brush tail on him. Yeah, boy. Buzzing with this. Yeah, what a day. Big bream, tench, carp. Yeah, boy. All on the float. Marine guys. No idea what this is. It's a bloody bream. It's a big bream. Snotter. Nice bream, mate. Right, this is the bream. Waves. Right, this is the bream. Last one of the day. Bingy a bangy boshy. I'm getting back in. Literally here, guys. Yes, so I'm in a bog. So that's the thing with this Park Lake. Honestly, like I have the float laying flat 90% of the time. So the float is literally laying flat on the surface like that. So when I actually get a take, sometimes I'll tighten it up so it just tilts. 9 times out of 10 I'm like that. It's scum all on the surface. They can't see the float. I'm only fishing, I'd say 1.5 foot, and that's being generous. If I can get this bloody hook out. All right. So, and I'm over depth. This is how depth, I'm over depth here. And look how long it is. So that's over depth. I'm over depth by about, yeah, good 30 centimeters. So you can imagine. So basically that's what I'm fishing in. That's how deep it is. So I mean, so it's not very deep. So you can imagine. So that's why I have the float like that, because you get so many line bites and little dinks like that, and you could think that's fish, and it's not. Well, it is fish, it's their tails. So with this float, if it was dipped right down, every time I got a line bite, I'd be striking and missing fish. And it actually happened to me the other day. I got a big line bite, when I call that decent fish, and literally float flew under, and I struck, there's nothing there, and the fish just bolted out. So that's what happens. They pull the line. Like you imagine if it's really sensitive, even a tench sometimes when I'm big tench fishing, I make sure I'm over, like when I'm on the bottom, I'm on the bottom by about, sometimes about 3 or 4 inches. See, so that's how far I'll be on the bottom. You see what I mean? So I'm giving the fish plenty of room to move around, because when you're fishing the margin like I am there, I can't fish that way. I'm fishing at range. You can only fish close. That's why I only fish close with it. And obviously they're just not aware. No one's fishing at their feet, you know, and it's not even off the end of the platform, is it? You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm getting right in these little reed bits. So that's why people don't, well, that's why the carp get caught like that. If I was fishing out in open water, I can guarantee you I doubt I would even have a carp today. So it just shows, you see what I mean, when they're being sneaky in the mornings and they're going around the margins. It's the best place to fish, really. And the same when I go to Park Lake, and it's just, the way they just bolt, as you just seen. Like the odd time I will get the odd miss, but the other day I actually had more misses than takes, and that was because they kept getting so many line bites, you see what I mean? So it's really important that you get that, and obviously float size. If you've got a massive float, it's going to be, like I seen this guy with 3 floats out. It was crazy. They were like lighthouses sticking out. It was mad, man. It's like, how are you even going to know you got a bite on that? Sometimes they just dink, you know. But doing it like this is completely different because I'm fishing the margin. Right, anyway, bing bang bosh, like and subscribe. I thought that was a really good video. Right, bye-bye. Like it, bye-bye. Bing bang boshies.